outstanding, professional, and I would say the best thing is Sandy and the entire team. It's a large company. They have different departments for closing, now for staging, you're a realtor for selling, everything, and yet with such a big company and so many resources to help you, you feel like you're the only client.
I would simply add results. You come in, you expect results, and
That's what
we got not just results, but extremely satisfactory results that were immediate. And what else can you ask for in a realtor? It's all about results, and we got them.
Our home on the market with a different realtor for 1 year, and I'd say the biggest word I could use is frustrating. Depressing, frustrating, upsetting. We would have showings, I'd have the house perfect, we'd get good feedback, and not a single offer.
I would say that the experience was one of unsatisfactory results. And that's unacceptable when you're a homeowner with a home that you're very proud of. And when you hire a realtor, you want the best. And yours is the only home that matters. Sandy and her team made us feel, as Lisa said, that this was the only home on their docket and that they were going to bring the resources to bear that the other realtors simply could not do. You invest money throughout your ownership period and you look at it through a very narrow focus and you expect some sort of a return on that investment. And so initially the emotional and the thoughtful response is, well, no. But when Sandy and her team came in and prescribed what needed to be done and how the market would react, we saw immediate results. And so my initial response was, why haven't we done enough? And with Sandy,
his only concern was money. He didn't want, we already put through the years so much money in this house, and for somebody to say to you, if you want to sell this for top dollar, you have to put more money into it. But that was our main hesitation. But the thing about Marion and Sandy and everybody there, they weren't just saying, spend this. They gave us a detailed list. This is exactly what you need to do. This is how much it's going to cost. This is who we have to do it. I mean, it was...
And this is why you need to do it.
Right.
This is why you need to do
Exactly.
it. They showed us comps where the bathroom may not have been updated as much as it needed to be updated and said, this is why that house is sitting. Then turned to us and said, if you do this, you will eliminate days on the market. And guess what? That's exactly what happened.
And I think, I don't know if I said this yet or not, but I think what kept resonating with me is when Sandy said, if you don't do this, your house is going to most likely sit and you're going to have to do a price reduction at some point, and your price reduction is going to be more than you're paying to do all these improvements. So why not do the improvements, get top dollar, sell your house, and move on? So that was our hesitation, but ultimately that was the best advice we got. These staging things that we had to buy that we were hesitant about were things like we had brass hardware throughout the entire house, and replacing all of that seemed like, wow, are we really nitpicking here? You know, one of the things, this isn't really the question, but one of the things I was thrilled about is we knew we had a master bathroom problem, and our old agent, it was the one thing that would come up in some of our feedback. Our old agent had no idea where to begin, what to do. She just knew that there was a bathroom problem. They came in and said, you need to change your shower doors, we need to raise your cabinets, you need to change the countertops, A, B, C, D, and it's going to cost this much. They had the people to do it. It was a fourth of what I thought it would be, and it probably would be if we would go through a retail type of place to do it. They do everything for you. They tell you what you need to do, they give you the prices, they have the workmen, they sort of act as sort of like a general contractor. There was nothing for us to do except write a check, which paid off in spades. First of all, the response to everything we did was incredible. I'll never forget it, January 19th, Jeff and I were in Florida visiting my parents. Our house went live. I got a call 2 hours later from Sandy's office. Somebody wanted to show it at 4 o'clock. 3 days later, the very first people who saw it on the first day, it was in contract for 99% of asking price. We just couldn't believe it, and I think he wanted to buy half our furniture too because the house looks so beautiful with the staging.
Think about that for a minute.
I don't even think about it. Not only would I say yes, but I have recommended it to 3 people at least, probably more. So the answer is 3,000% yes, and I have done it.